In this lesson, we will be looking at perimeter and area. The question states Sharon is making a tablecloth that is 3 meters long and 2 meters wide. Sharon wants to put some fringe around the tablecloth edges. How much fringe will Sharon need for the tablecloth? Well, just like always, I like kind of drawing a picture. So I'm going to put a picture of this tablecloth that's stated in the question above. And so it's a rectangle, and it's 3 meters long, and it is 2 meters wide. Now, the first method that we could use to solve this is basically just look at the lengths on all of the sides. So if this side's 3 meters long at the top, then it's going to be 3 meters long at the bottom also, and on the left hand side it should also be 2 meters wide. So if we looked at that and we went around the entire edge, so here, 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 and finished up there, we would be able to calculate the total fringe that it would take to go around the outside or the perimeter of the tablecloth. So 3 meters plus 2 meters plus 3 meters plus 2 meters equals 10 meters. So the perimeter would equal 10 meters. Now the second way that we could approach this problem would be to use the formula for perimeter. And the formula for perimeter is P is equal to 2 times width plus 2 times length. And I think that you should be able to see that because we've got 2 widths and 2 lengths. And so I think when you're looking at this formula and at first it's like, whoa, that kind of seems complicated. It's really not all that complicated when you look at your model, when you look back at your picture. And so if we go to solve this, perimeter is equal to 2 times 2 plus 2 times 3. Solve for this first. Order of operations mean you multiply first. So I've got 4 plus 2 times 3 is 6. So 4 plus 6 equals 10 meters. Now, the next part of our problem states how much material will Sharon need for the tablecloth. So now we're looking at the entire tablecloth, and let me move this question up a little bit so we can get a better look at this. Oh, here we go. Move, pull this up a little bit. Alright, so now we've got the question we want to look at. Let's go ahead and draw our model again. Now, again, it is 2 meters wide and 3 meters long, but we're looking for the entire area in here, not just the outer edge, not the perimeter. We're looking for the area. Now, let me draw this a little bit differently on the inside. Look, right here. So if this is 3 meters wide, I've got 1 meter here, then 2 meters, then 3 meters. So 1, 2, 3. And if it's 2 meters wide here, I've got it right there. So 1, 2. Now that's the same way down here and the same way on this side. I think everybody can probably follow that. Now if I draw in the grid lines, I think you're going to see a pattern that's developing where this right here equals 1 square meter because I have 1 meter here, 2 meters here, 1, 2, 3. So 1 meter by 1 meter is 1 square meter. Again, this would be another square meter. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So if you count up all of the square meters, then you can find the area. And let me get different color. So now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 meters squared. Now I think that's something else that you should see that's fairly obvious is that you have these 3 meters by 2 meters. 3 meters times 2 meters equals 6 meters squared. 3 times 2 is 6. Meter times meter would be meter squared. Area is always a square value. Perimeter, on the other hand, is just going to be meters. Area is going to be meters squared. Now the last method that you could use to solve for area is to use the formula. I'm going to switch back to red. And so area is equal to length times width. Again, find your length, find your width, that equals 6 meters squared. Now take some time to look at the video again, make sure everything makes sense, and then move on to the next question.